This is Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi, the world's best players. And this is us, the worst players in the world. But today that is going to change as we are going to become professional footballers and become the world's best players. And the career of Jake and I begins in the MLS as we both join Jake's favorite club in FC Cincinnati. And as we join the MLS club, we sit in the locker room getting ready for our debut as we talk about how we got in this position. Thank you, Jake. Thank you for everything. I know I'm not as naturally talented as you, but I promise to be the hardest worker and prove to the club that they made the right choice.
No problem, man. You promised me that if I gave you this chance, once you became a great player, you would represent the U.S. rather than Mexico. That way, we can win the World Cup with the U.S. and become the world's best players. Plus, you want to represent Mexico anyway. The U.S. is by far the superior footballing nation.
Yeah, thank you again, Jake. And now it was time for the debut of Jake and I up against Atlanta United for FC Cincinnati. As you guys know, without Jake, I would not be a professional footballer, so I have to go ahead and take full advantage if him and I plan to become the world's best players. And straight away, here we come on the attack. As I pick up the ball, I let the ball run, I cross it into Jake Barford with a shot, and it goes in. BFord picks up his first goal of the game, his first ever professional goal as we go 1-0 up. And here I go once again looking for my first goal for the club. My first goal as a professional, but I cross it in all the way, but I still make a terrible pass. But Jake Barford is there. Jake crosses inside. Jake has a shot and he picks it away. He gets me my second assist from a terrible pass by me. I still have a lot of work to do, but Jake gets his first ever brace. I pick up the ball once again looking for my first goal as Jake is on his hat trick. He crosses it in back into me with a volley and it goes in. I score my debut goal, my first ever goal as a pro footballer. Me and Jake are going to be an amazing duo and we will surely become the world's best players. And just like that, our professional debut comes to an end. Jake scores 2 and I score 1, but I think I still have a lot of work to do if I want to catch up to his level and also help him and help myself become the world's best.
See, Edgar, you're already getting better, man. Soon we will be an unstoppable duo for the USA.
Thanks, man. Let's win this Burger League. And for the rest of the MLS season, Jake and I just continued to improve on our game, scoring goal after goal as we found ourselves in a playoff final up against Inter Miami, upsetting the entire MLS where we'll be facing Lionel Messi to win our first trophy. But before the most important game of our career, Jake and I share some words in the locker room.
I have to say, you're doing a great job, Edgar. Soon enough, we'll both be representing the U.S. national team. But for now, we have a chance to win our first trophy, and the only challenge is the GOAT, Lionel Messi, standing in our way.
No worries, Jake. I've been working hard, and I will continue to work hard. We'll give it our all out there. Plus, you're dumb. Ronaldo is the GOAT. But it was now time for the playoff final in the MLS versus Inter Miami versus Lionel Messi. Jake and I have worked hard to take FC Cincinnati to this unrealistic position, a place they would never be without us. But can we go ahead and beat one of, if not the greatest player in history in this MLS playoff final? Here comes Inter Miami straight away. Luis Suarez with a pass into Lionel Messi. It's still Lionel Messi. Gets rid of the defenders. It's still Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi with a right-footed finish, and it goes in. Easy. It's way too easy for Lionel Messi as he puts Inter Miami 1-0 up. And here comes Lionel Messi once again on the attack, looking to make it 2-0. He gets rid of one defender. He gets rid of the second. Lionel Messi with the open space with a shot, and it goes in. You cannot leave the second greatest player of all time all alone right in front of the goal for him to score that banger. 2-0 to Inter Miami. Now, here we come. I give the ball into Jake. Jake with a shot, and it goes wide. Jake misses the opportunity to get one back. And here comes Jake BFord. Once again, it's BFord. Gives the ball into me. Back into BFord with a chip shot, and it's saved by the goalkeeper. Audacious chip. And here I come once again looking to create another opportunity here. I give it to Jake. Jake has a shot, and he misses straight away. How is he missing all of these shots? And just like that, it is going to be halftime. We're losing to basically a one-man team and Lionel Messi. Jake has missed so many shots. Maybe it's time that I take some shots and maybe save this game. And here we go straight in the second half. It's a through ball, giving it to me 1v1 against the keeper. I take a chip shot and it goes in. I am not missing the opportunities that Jake is missing. I make it 2-1. And here come Inter Miami, but I win the ball back, and now it's Jake. Jake with a through ball into me. I go ahead and take a shot and it goes in. 2-2. I am playing unstoppable right now. I am not letting Inter Miami beat us to that trophy. And it's now the 90th minute. It's a brilliant through ball from the defender into our winger. And now it's FC Cincinnati on the attack. Gets across it to me with a header, and it goes in. I get my first ever hat trick of my career. And it's the most important hat trick I could ever get as I win the MLS playoff trophy for my team as Jake was lacking in the first half. And the game comes to an end. I pick up my match ball, my first ever hat trick. Surely I paid back Jake what I owe him as he gave me a professional contract as we lift the MLS trophy. Surely Jake and I, or maybe just me, will become the world's best player. Wow, Jake is right. I will be better. I might be even better than him. And as we end our debut season, Jake and I achieve a stalemate in stats as we both have scored a total of 18 goals each and both sit on currently a 69 overall. And because of our amazing debut season in the MLS with FC Cincinnati, Jake and I have earned a move all the way to the Premier League in Everton Football Club as we sign for the Toughies. And as we prepared for our debuts in the new club, we share some words in the locker room.
Well, Edgar. Look where we've made it to, the Premier League with Everton. Both you and I, well, actually, specifically you, have a lot more work to do. We must make Everton a stable club and impress the U.S. national team so we can both be their star strikers. We have a tough debut against Man City coming up. It's time to go.
What does it mean by specifically me? And our debut wasn't going to be easy as we'll be facing the champions of the Premier League in Manchester City. It's going to be a tough and hard debut for us to even pick up a goal each, or maybe just even one of us scoring. But can we possibly cause an upset against Manchester City? And here come Man City straight away in this game. Julian Alvarez with a cross into Erling Haaland with a shot, and it goes in. Straight away the champions showing why they were champions as Erling Haaland already makes it 1-0 on Jake and I's debut. Here comes City once again. Jeremy Doku into Julian Alvarez. Julian Alvarez with a cross into Erling Haaland. Gives it back to Bernardo Silva, the captain, and it goes in. 2-0 in the early minutes of the game. City are destroying us on our debuts. But here come Everton. Jack Harrison with a cross into Jake. Jake with a header, and it's saved by Ederson. But here I come, not ready to give up. I give a through ball into Jake. Jake is 1v1 against Ederson, and it goes over the bar. He can't score. Here comes Garner trying to get it off Ruben Diaz, and he does. Garner into Jake. 1v1 against the keeper, and why does he shoot it so early? He could have scored that. And it's going to be halftime. We are 2-0 down. Jake was unlucky to not score some of the goals, but maybe I should have been given a couple of shots as well. But here in the second half, quickly come Everton. James Garner given into Dwight McNeil with a cross into me with a header, and I am not missing from in front of the goalkeeper. I make it 2-1. I get a goal back. I get my first goal for Everton. But here we come once again. Jake gets the ball into Dwight McNeil, given to Garner, into Jake, who gets a shot, and it goes in. Jake gets his first goal for Everton, and he equalizes the game against the champions. 1 goal, and we can cause an upset. And here come Everton as I win the ball back, and now I am 1v1 against the keeper. I have all the space in the world. It's 1v1 against Ederson. I give the pass into Jake, and he puts it away. He gets the goal to give us the win, the upset. But you gotta give me all the credit. I won the ball back. I took all the space, and I made the decision to pass. We upset Man City because of me. And just like that, the ref blows the whistle and the upset is complete. Jake scores a brace and I score a goal and get 2 assists on my debut. We are ready to take the Premier League by storm, and I'm ready to become the world's best player.
Let's go. Bravo, Edgar. Absolutely amazing job. You are improving a lot. We won. Well, I mean, I kind of won us the game, but you did do a decent job.
He won? I gave him the assist. Whatever, we upset the champions and take the Premier League by storm. We did. As for the next 3 seasons, we took Everton up and up and up the table as we just missed out on Europe in the 2026-27 season, but we were now in the locker room at the end of that season.
Edgar, I will say, man, you're doing a brilliant job. You're getting better every day, and we've taken Everton from a team battling relegation to a team that just missed out on Europe this season, finishing in 9th place.
Yeah, we were so close, man. We'll get them next season.
It's official. I've just been called up to the U.S. national team, but Edgar, you still have some work to do. Keep working hard, though, man. Soon enough, I'm sure you'll get that call and be joining me with the USA.
What do you mean? He doesn't think I'm good enough? And as we wonder about what Jake said, Jake did get caught up by the U.S. national team as I was left at home, but the USA, regardless, got grouped in the World Cup. And up to this point at our careers, we both sat on 68 goals each and both at an 80 overall and going one step closer on becoming the world's best players. And season number 5 was more of the same, just Jake and I improving week in and week out, as in the final day of the season, we were now sitting in 5th place, only a couple points behind 4th place Tottenham, who will be facing on the final day, with the winner getting UCL football. And once again, it is the biggest game of our careers, so Jake and I came up with a plan in the locker room.
Wow, that's unexpected. Edgar, you've outdone yourself this time. You've even outscored me. That's all luck, of course. We're finally fighting for Champions League football. This is amazing. We might even skip Europa and Conference League. Edgar, just follow my lead and we will beat Tottenham tonight. As we all know, they are the bottle jobs of world football.
Yeah, sure, they're stupid bottle jobs after all. Did this guy really just call me lucky? Oh, whatever, man. Let's just win this game. And now, it was the final day of the season. Jake and I are yet to play European football in our careers. But this could be our ticket, skipping Europa and Conference League. If we win this game against Tottenham Hotspur, the bottle jobs will be playing in UCL football. And surely, we're not letting a team like Tottenham beat us tonight. Earlier in the game, Tottenham have a corner. It's crossed in by James Maddison and it's cleared out. And Jake clears it out, but now it's Sar with a shot and it goes in. A beautiful long shot, and Sar puts Tottenham with a 1-0 lead. And with this, they can qualify for UCL football. And here we go, trying to put from the back, but Heung-min Son wins the ball. We lose the ball in the box. Heung-min Son cuts back with a cross into Timo Werner with the header, and it goes in. Tottenham take a 2-0 lead. The bottle jobs are beating us in this first half. We're not qualifying for UCL. Now it's Everton on the attack. Garner into me. I find a through ball into Jake. Jake is 1v1 with the keeper. He chips it, but it's saved by Vicario. And now here I come once again down the wing, looking for some space. I cross it in into Jake with the header, and it's another great save by Vicario. And here we go once again, and it's the ball giving it to me into Jake. A 1v1 against Vicario, and it goes wide. Jake is struggling to score yet again. And just like that, it is going to be halftime. Tottenham, the bottle jobs, have a 2-0 lead against us. We need to come back. I need to come back if I want UCL football. Man, Jake has been low-key downplaying me, man. And he can't even score. I need to step up and get us that Champions League. I can't let our club be chokers, just like Liverpool. But straight in the second half, we're on another attack. James Garner gives the ball into me. I had the space. I'm going to take it. I have a shot, and it goes in. I get a goal back. I'm just looking to start another comeback, but of course, I have to do it alone. And now Jake with the ball to Dwight McNeil, who sends a through ball into me. I am now have all the space in the world. 1v1 with a shot, and it goes in. I have the audacity to shoot from outside the box, and I put it away. I make it 2-2. I want UCL football, even if I have to do it alone. And now it's a brilliant through ball into Dwight McNeil. In the 90th minute of the game, it's Dwight McNeil whips in across. He finds me inside the box. I have a shot, and it goes in. Let's go. I have scored in the 90th minute of the game. Another hat-trick by me. When it matters, I have to carry this team on my back, and surely we're getting UCL football. And the ref blows the whistle, confirming that we have UCL football as I pick up another important match ball. Without me, Everton would not be in this position. And straight after this historic win, Jake and I celebrate in the locker room.
Wow, 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 wow. Edgar, way to step up, man. Oh my God. We know I'm the best out of the two of us, but you really got us Champions League football tonight.
Thanks, man.
Yo, guess what? The manager made me the captain of the club. Hell yes. Seems like I'm the perfect man for this job. Edgar, maybe one day you'll be good enough to lead the team.
What the hell? He said I can't lead a team? Who do I look like? Bruno Fernandes? Whatever. UCL debuts next season, man. And as we are headed for UCL football, Jake and I are now 10 goals away from 100 as we both sit at 90, as we are currently at an 83 overall. Slowly getting closer to becoming the world's best. And to kick off our 6th season of our career, we are set to make our debuts in the UCL, as we had good Premier League form up to this point, as we are facing the best team in the world in Real Madrid for our first ever European game. And of course, playing the best team in the world is not going to be easy, so Jake and I share some words in the locker room.
Edgar, I know you must be nervous, but all you gotta do is stay cool and composed, follow my lead, and just remember, just because Real Madrid are the greatest team ever doesn't mean we cannot beat them. We beat City all those years ago. Just follow my lead, and we will win.
Okay, cool. Why does this guy act like I'm still a child? Like he has some power over me. I'm arguably at his level now. And it was now time for the biggest moment of our careers, the UCL debut of Jake Barford and Edgar Salinas versus the best team in the world. It was now time to set a good impression for the rest of our careers, as European football is are the games that we want to win if we ever want to become the world's best players. And here we go straight away. Jack Harrison gives me the ball. As I take the space, I get rid of the defenders. It's still me. 1v1 against the keeper. I have a shot, and it goes wide. This is not normal for me. But here comes Jake on the attack of his own, looking for the first goal of the game. He crosses it into me. I have a header, and it's a weak header by me. What is going on? And here comes Jake on the attack once again. Gets rid of the Real Madrid defender. Jake with a through ball to me. Surely I'm going to score this one. And no, I miss once again. What is going on with me? And we are dominating Real Madrid in this first half as James Gardner wins the ball back, and now it's 1v1 against me, but I cross it into Jake and it goes in. Jake gets the first goal of the game. We take a 1-0 lead against the best team in the world. I couldn't score, so I had to give it to my man Jake. And just like that, it is going to be halftime. Jake has given us the lead against Real Madrid, but I've had the worst game I've had up until this point of my career. Let's just hope that we can continue and cause this upset. But here come Real Madrid looking to spoil the party. Ike Bravo with a cross to Jude Bellingham, and it goes in. Real Madrid get a goal back to make it 1-1 against us. But here comes Jake looking to give us the lead once again, and it's still Jake. He gets rid of the defender Eder Militao, but it's a second tackle, and it's going to be a penalty. I couldn't even see the tackle, but Eder Militao has fouled Jake in the penalty box.
Edgar, you take it. Get your goal on your debut and win us the game.
And Jake has given us the penalty. I'm gonna go ahead and step up. I take the shot, and it goes wide. I've missed the opportunity to give us a 2-1 lead. But now here come Real Madrid on the counter-attack. And then that is minute. Fede Valverde into Jude Bellingham. Gives it to Rodrigo. Into Vinicius with a shot. And it goes in. Vinny Jr. gives Real Madrid the 2-1 win. I've missed the penalty. I've had the worst game of my career. And I've given Real Madrid the win. It's just a group game. But this was the game to make a good impression on the entire footballing world that Jake and I could become the world's best. And the ref blows the whistle. We blow the lead that we had. I need to do better. That is the worst game that I've had. Let's just hope that we can qualify for the round of 16. Straight after the game, Jake approaches me in the locker room to comment about my penalty miss.
Edgar, you got a lot to learn, man. I thought you were ready for some responsibility, but I guess I was wrong. I'll take every penalty from now on. Good work out there, though. Let's continue to improve.
What the hell is wrong with this guy? He keeps on treating me like a child. Why? I don't get it. And after that missing penalty, I became a brand new man, as not only me but Jake have dominated and somehow found our way to reach the UCL final, where we'll be facing FC Barcelona. We have made a fantasy journey to this final. And as we upsetted every team in the UCL, Jake has taken part of a press conference.
Yes, we are shocking the world over here, and we have made Everton reach their first UEFA Champions League final. A huge thanks has to go to Edgar, who has become a monster since that penalty against Madrid. But if I wouldn't have scolded him after the game, or let's just say, if I wouldn't have brought him to pro football, this would have never happened. So a thanks to me would be cool as well. But we plan on winning tonight against Barcelona, and well, let's be honest, Barcelona are allergic to UEFA Champions League wins anyway.
This guy is an asshole, man. He's taking all the credit and discrediting me for everything. I'm so done with him. But it was now time for the UCL final. Who would have thunk it? Everton versus FC Barcelona. A team with no UCL versus a team who is allergic to winning Champions Leagues in this day and age. Jake and I have been in amazing form, and it's our time to show the world that we have the potential to become the world's best. FC Barcelona have a corner here. Frankie de Jong crosses it in into Jules Koundé with a header, and it goes in. FC Barcelona take a 1-0 lead in this UCL final. But here come FC Barcelona on another attack, looking to make it 2-0. It's Ferran Torres into cross it to Lamine Yamal with a shot, and it goes in. The captain, Lamine Yamal, makes it a 2-0 lead. Can Barcelona finally win their first UCL in a long time, because they're extremely allergic to it? And it's going to be halftime. We're somehow losing a UCL final to Barcelona. Imagine losing a UCL final to Barcelona. That is embarrassing, but there's still a whole half left. Let's hope Jake or me can go ahead and come back for Everton. But Barcelona are trying to build from the back, but I win the ball back in their half, and now it's 1v1 against the keeper. I cross it into Jake with a shot, and it goes in. Jake makes it 2-1. We get a goal back. There's still a chance we win our first ever UCL. And here we come once again. It's Jake on the ball, gives a through ball into me. 1v1 against the keeper. I have a shot, and it goes in. Jake and I connect to make it 2-2. I get my first goal in this UCL final. One goal left for a UCL winner to be crowned. In the 90th minute, here I come looking to score a winner here in this final, but I get fouled in the penalty box, and it's going to be a penalty. Who is going to take it, Jake or me?
All right, Edgar, you know the rules.
Nah, bro, I got it.
But Edgar, you know what? Fine. I can't believe he disrespected me. He better not embarrass himself again.
And I refuse to give Jake the penalty. As I step up, I have a shot and I put it away. I am the hero for Everton. I am the hero of this UCL final. I am taking the penalty. I won it. And we are winning the UCL as I score my brace. Everybody has to give me credit. I have to become the world's best player now. Jake tried to boss me around, but I am the main guy at this club. And just like that, the ref blows the whistle and we have won the UCL. Everton have won their first ever UCL, and it all has to be thanks to me. And straight after that UCL final win, Jake walks up to me to tell me something in the locker room.
Hey, Edgar, good job out there. Good pen. I knew you would score it. Just don't disrespect me like that again, all right?
Okay, sure.
Good. Next year is the World Cup. I'm sure you'll finally make your debut and get called up to the U.S. national team.
As we won our first ever UCL, Jake and I now have a total of 122 goals each, sitting at an 85 overall, as we're getting so much closer to becoming the world's best. And to kick off our 7th season after winning the UCL, we have earned a transfer to Chelsea Football Club, Jake's favorite club outside of the MLS. But not only that, a third striker was signed for this club in Santiago Jimenez. And as Jake and I are getting ready for our debut with this small club in Chelsea, we share a couple words and meet our new teammate.
Hey, man. First match against Chelsea, huh? That's my favorite club. It sucks that you won't start, but I'm sure you will come on and get the chance to impress.
What an asshole, right?
Oh, hey, Santi. My name is Edgar.
I know who you are. I heard you won't be representing Mexico and will be going with the US. I think you are making a mistake. It's easy to say that Jake is a favorite, and you will never get the credit you deserve. You are better than him.
Yeah, but I made a promise, man.
Fuck promises. I can just tell he has been downplaying you for years. Think about what I said.
But it was now time for the debut of Jake Santiago Jimenez, and as I sat on the bench for some weird reason, I am thinking about betraying Jake's promise of becoming a US national team player. But how am I sitting on the bench? I am the best striker at this club. But let's just hope that I can get some playing time in the second half. And here comes Chelsea as Mudryk wins the ball, and now it's Jake 1v1, gives it to Santiago Jimenez, back into Jake. Jake with a shot and it goes in. Jake gets his first goal in a Chelsea shirt. I should still be starting over this man. And just like that, it is going to be halftime. Chelsea have a 1-0 lead up against Aston Villa. Let's just hope that I get subbed in a couple minutes. And yes, I am being subbed on after a lackluster first half for both Jake and Santiago. I am coming up for Santiago Jimenez. I'm going to make an impression at this club. And now it's penalty merchant Palmer with a through ball given into Jake, who now has all the space in the world. It's Jake with a pass it to me. I take a touch, I have a shot, and I score my first goal in a Chelsea Football Club shirt. I am ready to become a starter at this club. I pick up the ball in Villa's half. I am 1v1 against Emiliano Martinez. I have a shot and it goes in. A brace for me on my debut. I'm going to get a hat trick, and I'm proving to Chelsea that I am the best striker, even the best striker in the Premier League. And now it's shit guy Mudryk on the ball. He gives the ball to me. I get rid of the Aston Villa defense. It's too easy for me with a shot and it goes in. A hat trick. It was always what I was going to get when I came on, as I get a hat trick on my Chelsea debut, proving my status as the best player at the team. And the ref blows the whistle as I pick up my match ball, and surely I should be starting for the rest of the season. My name should be number 1 on this team sheet. And for the rest of the season, Jake and I become the starters of Chelsea Football Club as we dominated the Premier League, but sadly, we missed out on the title against Man City, but we found ourselves once again in a UCL final up against Real Madrid. And as we get prepared for our second consecutive Champions League final, Jake walks up to me and shares some words.
Hey, you've been great all season, but you've been a bit selfish. Pass the ball a bit more out there, right?
Sure, whatever.
So, have you told him yet?
Screw that guy. He'll find out soon enough. And it was now time for the UCL final. We have 1-1 with Everton, but it's my chance that I can win back-to-back and show the world that I should be the world's best player and win my first Ballon d'Or. Let's see how the UCL final against the greatest team of all time goes. And now it's Mikhailo Mudryk on the ball, gets a through ball into me. I take a touch, I have a shot, and it goes in. A simple shot and a simple goal for Edgar Salinas, the world's best Premier League player. And now it's Moises Caicedo into penalty merchant Palmer, giving it to me with a shot, and it goes in. I get my brace against the best team in the world. I get my brace in this UCL final. And now in the second half, it's Mikhailo Mudryk, gives the ball into me once again. I take a shot, and it goes in. A hat trick. What else did you expect from the best player in the world? Give me my Ballon d'Or, give me my UCL. Jake hasn't even touched the ball in this match. And just like that, the ref blows the whistle as we lift the UCL trophy. It was a one-man team all along as I get a hat trick and win my second UCL. Give me my Ballon d'Or. And straight after that UCL win, Jake walks up to me in the locker room.
Edgar, what was that out there? Why didn't you pass me the ball? We need to fix this before our national team duty in the World Cup. This can't happen again.
No, screw you, man. You've been downplaying me and treating me like a child. I rejected the US and I'm playing for Mexico, and I am leaving Chelsea.
But you promised.
Screw you and your promise. And just like that, I broke Jake's promise. I mean, he deserves it as he gets caught up and captains the US national team, and I get caught up for the Mexican national team. And the start of the World Cup went amazing for us as we both qualified out of our groups, but we now face each other in the round of 16 as Mexico faces USA, and the winner will go to the quarterfinals of the World Cup. And right before the biggest game of my career, I think, in the locker room. Finally, I can be a star player. It's time to take down Jake. I will no longer be the Neymar to his Messi. All these years playing with me and discrediting me, it's time I get my payback. And it is now a round of 16 tie. Mexico versus US, the biggest rivalry in the world. Edgar versus Jake, the new rivalry coming up to play. I mean, he deserved this, man. He downplayed me, he discredited me for years. I was never going to represent the US with him treating me that way. And now it's time that I get my payback on Jake. And here comes Tyler Adams as Edson Alvarez wins the ball back, and as Roberto Alvarado with a through ball into me. I take a shot and it goes in. I make it 1-0 against the shitty USA. And now it's Edson into Charlie, into Chucky Lozano with a pass into me. 1v1 against the keeper, and I shoot and it goes in. I get my brace, my first ever brace for the Mexican national team as I captain the side to a 2-0 lead so far. And it's going to be halftime. Jake and the US have done absolutely nothing, and all I've done is destroy the US national team. And now it's Chucky Lozano into Cordova, gives the ball into me as I look for my hat trick here. I have a shot finesse and it goes in. It's too easy for me, US or a terrible national team. I get my hat trick and I make it 3-0. And now it's Edson Alvarez through. He gets a through ball into me, 1v1 against the keeper with a chip and it goes in. I'm indestructible. I'm undeniable. I am the best player in the world. I deserve my Ballon d'Or. I'm going to win this World Cup. And now Charlie Rodriguez into Edson, into me. I get rid of the defender so easily. I get rid of a second, I have a shot, and it's just too easy, man. Might as well not even come and play the USA. It's 5-0. I get my 5th goal of the game. And just like that, I get my match. But who else would have thought otherwise? I was clearly gonna dominate this team. We win 5-0. I score 5 goals. I'm going to win the World Cup.
Wow, what have I done?
Even after my destruction of the USA, Mexico and I lose in the quarterfinals to eventual winners, France, who win the World Cup. And as the season comes to an end, Jake now has a total of 157 goals as I sit at 162 goals as we both sit at an 88 overall, with our future being in question. And at the start of the next season, after being tired of Jake's antics, Santiago and I leave Chelsea Football Club and join the Red Rivals in Arsenal Football Club as Jake watches in disbelief.
Edgar betrayed me after I made his career. How dare he do this? I must not let this man beat me. I'm becoming the world's best player.
But it was now time for the debut of me in an Arsenal kit versus Chelsea versus Jake. The old school rivalry of Arsenal and Chelsea and the brand new rivalry of me and Jake. I'm looking to not take it easy on him. I'm looking to take over world football as I missed out on the Ballon d'Or last year to Mbappe. I needed to make a good start here. And now it's Mudryk on the ball, gives it into Jake. Jake is looking to take a 1-0 lead here as he gets rid of the one defender. He gets rid of him again. Jake with a shot and it goes in. What is my defender doing? Jake scores one. This shouldn't be happening. But here comes Chelsea once again. Palmer into Mikhailo Mudryk, into Jake once again. He gets rid of the defender once again. Has a shot and it goes in. How lucky can he get? How bad can my teammate be to let Jake, of all people, score a brace in the first half? Just like that, it's going to be halftime. My team isn't just giving me the ball yet. I need to get the ball because if I get the ball, it's all over for Jake and Chelsea. Here comes Santiago Jimenez on the ball for the first attack for Arsenal in the game. It's a crossing into me with a header, and of course I put it away. I don't miss at all. And now Declan Rice into Santiago Jimenez with a through ball into me. It's kind of a terrible ball, but I get to it. I take a touch. I have another touch. I have a shot, and I go in. It goes in. I am not missing. I am the best player in this league, the best player in the world. I will win this game. And now it's Bukayo Saka on the ball. He cuts back. It's Bukayo Saka with a through ball to me. I'm looking for my first hat-trick here at Arsenal in my debut. And yes, I achieve it. A hat-trick on my debut for the Gunners. I am winning everything here at Arsenal. And now the ball is passed to Santiago Jimenez, who finds me. Once again, I'm looking for my 4th goal of the game. I take a touch, I have a shot, and Clinical is my middle name as I get my 4th goal of this debut. And just like that, the ref blows the whistle. Like I said, nobody expects anything else than an Edgar masterclass performance and an Edgar win, as I win on my debut with Arsenal. No one will stop me now. And becoming the world's best player for me was becoming a reality, as for the next 4 seasons, I won 4 consecutive Premier League titles in a row. But I was denied of my world's best player status, as Mbappe won the next 4 Ballon d'Ors. It was now time for the 2033-34 World Cup, as I sat in the locker room, ready to become the best player in the world. Man, I've won 4 Premier Leagues with Arsenal, but I just can't beat Mbappe. I must win a treble to become the world's best, or maybe even win the World Cup this year.
Man, I've done so well, but Edgar's been outshining me lately. Thankfully, Mbappe's still around. I gotta do better if I want to beat Edgar and becoming the world's best player.
And once again, Jake and I overperform in the national team as we got our teams to the World Cup semifinals, where guess what? We're having another Mexico versus USA derby, as I face Jake once again with the winner going to the country's first ever World Cup final. And right before this important game, I'm very confident in the locker room. Jake again? Oh, I'm about to smack him up again and go to the final and beat friends.
Dang, 1 game away from the final. All I have to do is beat Edgar. I've never done it before, but today will be the day.
But it was now time for the biggest game of Mexico's and USA's national team career, as the winner will go over to their first ever World Cup final. And Jake, to this day, has not beaten me in a footballing match, and I plan to keep it that way. And straight away, here we come. Roberto Alvaro gives the ball to me. I'm 1v1 against the keeper. I have a shot. It goes in. 1-0. Like I said, Clinical is my middle name. Now Chucky Lozano into me. I give it back to Chucky. Chucky with a roulette. Gives another through ball into me. We're just having fun out here on the pitch. I have a finesse. It goes in. This team is a pushover. This team is not good. I get my brace in this World Cup semi-final. And it's going to be halftime. We have a 2-0 lead. And surely we're going to score more goals in the second half, because USA are just a shitty national team. And we're going to the World Cup final to face France. But now, here come the USA. It's Musa on the ball. Gives it into Jake. Jake gets rid of the defenders. He takes a shot and it goes in. You know what? Everybody gets a goal. It's 2-1 to USA. And now here comes Timothy Weah, and he wins the ball back. And now here come the USA looking for an equalizer. Timothy Weah with a through ball to Jake. He takes a touch and he gets rid of the goalkeeper. He has a shot and it goes in. The defending from my team is terrible, as Jake scores a second. He is not coming back. Here I come in the 90th minute looking to score a winner. I'm 1v1 against the keeper, but I get fouled. Jake fouls me in the penalty box as he gets his yellow card. He made the biggest mistake of his career, because I'm going to score this penalty and I'm going to the World Cup final. Hey, remember when you took away pens from me? Watch this. And here I come, stepping up to take the penalty to go on and take Mexico to their first ever final, and I shoot and I score. Cool as a cucumber. I was never going to miss that, as we're going to the World Cup final. I don't even need to celebrate because I knew this was going to happen. Just like that, the ref blows a whistle. Yet again, Edgar Salinas with another match ball. Edgar Salinas with another win. Edgar Salinas beating Jake Barford. Once again, at this point, he can't do anything against me.
Hey, Edgar, good game.
Save it, man. I am better and have always been. Thank you for kickstarting my career, but you will never beat me or become the world's best player. You will become a failed player, just like Neymar. But it was now time for the World Cup final, the biggest game of my career. If I win this game, I 100% will beat Mbappe to the Ballon d'Or. He's been doing amazing, but I have been doing better. I have taken Mexico to their first ever World Cup final, and there's nothing Jake can do to stop me from becoming the world's best player. He should have thought twice before treating me like a little kid. It's time for the World Cup final, the biggest game of my career. And now it's Sebastian Cordova with a through ball into me. I take a touch, I have a shot, and it goes in. 1-0. I am not letting Kylian Mbappe beat me another year.
Not again. Come on. We can't let him get ahead.
It's Sebastian Cordova once again to Roberto Alvarado. Gives a through ball to me. I take a touch. I have a shot. 2-0. I'm already scoring a brace in this first half in this World Cup final. This is a pushover of a game. I'm winning Mexico their first ever World Cup.
Damn it, we can't afford to let him run away with this.
And just like that, it is halftime. A 2-0 lead for me. A brace for me. Like I said, all Jake can do is watch me become the world's best player and receive my crown. But here come France in the second half. It's Jules Koundé running down the wing. Gives a pass into Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe is all alone, has a shot, and it goes in. Where are my defenders? They better not let Kylian Mbappe come back. And now it's Kingsley Coman with a through ball into Kylian Mbappe. He outpaces the Mexican defense. What is going on? Mbappe with a shot. And what is going on, man? How do you get I mean, Mbappe is pretty fast, but come on. You cannot let him score a brace that easily. It's 2-2 now.
Yes, that is what we needed. Come on, we can still do this.
And now it's Kingsley Coman with a pass to Kylian Mbappe. He's all alone with a rainbow flick with a shot, and that is just disrespectful, man. The defense is not even trying. He scores a 90th minute winner. My team took away my chance of becoming the world's best as France have won this World Cup.
Oh, thank goodness. We've done it. Edgar won't be getting that title.
And the ref blows the whistle, and Mbappe picks up his match ball, and they lift the World Cup. You can't blame this on me. I did my best, but this team is just not up to par. Next time around, I just have to carry them even harder.
We did it. Edgar's dream of becoming the world's best is over.
I have to become the world's best. I have to. And the season comes to an end as Mbappe gets another Ballon d'Or, and I miss out once again on becoming the world's best. To kick off my 12th season of my career, I sit in the locker room as I plan to win the treble in order to become the world's best. And winning the treble seemed very likely as I won the Premier League and the FA Cup this season. But I was now in the UCL final as Jake has taken Chelsea to this UCL final as well. If I win this game, I will win the treble and surely win my first ever Ballon d'Or.
This has been my best ever season. If I can stop Edgar today, I might just become the world's best.
One game away and world football will be mine. And I've got that American bum, Jake. It's time I receive my crown as the world's best. It was now time for the biggest game of my career. I have never gotten this far and this close to winning the Ballon d'Or. Last time was last year in the World Cup. But if I secure this treble with Mbappe disappointing in this UCL this season, it's my chance to shine. All I have to do is beat Jake like I usually do. And now as Mudryk gives the pass to Jake. Jake gets rid of the defender so easy. They're not even trying. Jake with a shot and it goes in. Jake takes a 1-0 lead for Chelsea. And now it's Caicedo with a through ball into Conor Gallagher with a chipped cross into Jake with a shot and it goes in 2-0. What is this Arsenal defense doing? Of course, once again, I struggle because my team just sucks in the national team and at club level. And now it's Mudryk with the ball. He gives the ball into Jake. Jake is looking for his first ever hat-trick of his career. He chips it and he gets it. In the first half, he gets his first ever hat-trick. What is going on with my team?
This game is over. Edgar's not coming back.
And it's going to be halftime. Chelsea are 3-0 up in this UCL final. But I've come back and I will do it once again. I guess I'm going to have to do everything by myself like I usually. And now here come Arsenal. Declan Rice wins the ball back and now it's Gabriel Martinelli. Gives me the ball. I have a shot and it goes in. I get a goal back. It's now 3-1 in this final. Jake, is that all you've got? And now it's Bukayo Saka. Bukayo Saka on the ball. Gives it through the ball into me. 1v1 against the keeper. I have a shot. And again, I score again. But nothing else is expected from the best player in the world who has not been given his Ballon d'Or. And now it's Declan Rice wins the header. He gives the ball to me. I take a touch. I have a shot. And I get my hat trick. I make it 3-3. Like I said, I have to do it all by myself. Jake can't beat me. And now it's Gabriel Martinelli. He gets the ball back from Wesley Fofana. It's still Gabriel Martinelli. Gives the pass into me. I take a shot. And it goes in. I get my fourth. I am inevitable. I am the best player in the world. I get a comeback and I make it 4-3 in this final. And now we have a corner in the 90th minute to secure this dub. It's Bukayo Saka. Gives it to the defender. He lays it off to me. I take a shot and it's a brilliant banging goal from me. I make it 5-3. Chelsea never stood a chance in this game. And just like that, the ref blows the whistle and I win my first ever UCL with Arsenal as I get my first ever treble. Surely I should win the Ballon d'Or. Finally, my treble. I will be the world's best. But after winning my first UCL with Arsenal, somehow, some way, Mbappe still wins the Ballon d'Or as I am robbed. What the fuck? How the hell did this happen?
Wow, low-key, Edgar deserved that. How did Mbappe win again?
And after being robbed of the Ballon d'Or once again, Jake now sits at 187 goals out of 90 overall, as I sit with 212 goals with a 92 overall. Somehow, neither of us, but specifically me, have failed to become the world's best player. Somehow, for the next 3 seasons, I win 3 more consecutive trebles, but Mbappe is still winning the Ballon d'Ors off me as I sit in the locker room getting ready for the final World Cup of my career, the final tournament of my career, questioning why I haven't become the world's best. Truth is, I'm furious. It's taken 15 years for me to get recognized like this. 15 years of dominance and still no Ballon d'Or? It's like I'm playing FIFA career mode at this point. But mark my words, I will win the World Cup this year.
Man, what happened to this guy? All I wanted was to help him succeed, but he's turned into this. Somebody needs to teach him a lesson. My name is Jake Barford, and I will become the world's best player.
My name is Edgar Salinas, and I will become the world's best player. But it was now time for the World Cup final. North America will get their first ever World Cup winner as Mexico face USA, as I face Jake in the World Cup final. One of us will win the World Cup and possibly win the Ballon d'Or at the end of this. Who will become the world's best? Who will win the World Cup with their national team? If you guys think I'm gonna destroy Jake in this World Cup final, subscribe right now. And now it's Mexico trying to build from the back, but Jake wins it back, and now it's Timothy Weah back into Jake with a shot, and it goes in. How is Jake scoring that goal, man? How? And now it's Chucky Lozano with a through ball into me. I am now 1v1 looking to equalize this game to make it 1-1. I have a shot from outside the box, and it goes in. Let's go. Make it 1-1. I get my first goal. I am not letting Jake win this World Cup. It's just like that. It is going to be halftime. 1 goal from me and 1 goal from Jake. It's going to be a long World Cup final to find out who will become the world's best. Now it's Cordova on the ball, gives the ball to me. I have a chance to make it 2-1. I get rid of the defenders, I have a shot, and it goes in. Let's go, it's 2-1. I'm winning this World Cup. I'm becoming the world's best because I deserve it the most. Nobody else does, not even Jake. But here comes Christian Pulisic on the ball, gives it to Jake. Jake is now 1v1 with the keeper. He has a shot, and it goes in. How are we conceding that goal, man? How is he scoring that goal? Here the US come once again. It's Timothy Weah, 1v1 against the keeper, but he chips it into Jake with a shot, and they're just taking the piss at this point, man. Timothy Weah could have scored that goal, but they just stat padding Jake has to take the lead. But here we come in the 90th minute. Roberto Alvarado gives the ball to me. I take a toss with my chest. I have a shot, and it goes in. Let's go. We score an equalizer in the 90th minute. It should never be this close, but my team just absolutely sucks. And of course, I have to carry once again. I am not letting Jake win this World Cup. And after full time ended in 3-3, extra time was absolutely boring, and we will now be going to penalties. Surely I'm going to win, as I'm way better at penalties.
It all comes down to this. Tyler Adams to take the very first penalty. He needs to slot this one home, and it's saved.
Can he go ahead and score this? Eric Sanchez to step up. He's going to take it. He goes to the left, and it's saved.
Weston McKennie, one of the best midfielders in world football, misses as well.
And now it's Chucky Lozano stepping up to take the penalty. We're looking to take this 1-0 lead. Can Chucky make it 1-0? He goes to the left-hand side, and it's another save. Come on, man.
It's Christian Pulisic up next. You know Pulisic can't miss this one. This is about to be a
But now, Sebastian Cordova, we have the chance once again to make it 1-0. Can Cordova make it 1-0? He goes to the left, and it's saved again, man.
This is Tim Weah up next to give the USA the lead in this shootout. Another save. Is this real life? In the biggest game of these players' careers, can anyone make a pen?
Looking to make it 1-0. Surely Edson Alvarez is not going to miss his penalty. Edson Alvarez takes it, and it's a miss again.
And now it's going to come down to this. Myself and Edgar. This is my chance to win the World Cup for my country and become the greatest player in U.S. football history. And I missed. Oh no, I missed.
Let's go. Jake is never scoring a penalty. And now I step up for this final penalty. Can I go ahead and finish it here? I'm going to win the World Cup if I score this. I'm going to become the world's best. Jake can't do anything about it. I go to the left-hand side, and yes, I have scored the winning penalty. Every penalty was saved but mine. Of course, the world's best player carries his national team to the win. And yes, the ref blows the whistle, and I win the World Cup for Mexico, their first ever World Cup, as I lift the trophy. Surely, I'm going to win the Ballon d'Or. I've done it. I've taken over world football, and that bum never beat me. Missing that penalty was iconic.
Wow, he did it. I'm kind of proud of him, man. Maybe it was my fault.
But somehow and some way, Jake wins the Ballon d'Or. What the fuck? What the fuck? And at the end of our careers, Jake ends his career with 200 goals, won the Ballon d'Or, becoming the world's best at a 95 overall. While I sat with 250 goals at a 97 overall, winning World Cup, but somehow didn't become the world's best. What is this, man? And if you guys enjoyed this video, then you guys are definitely gonna enjoy this video right here. And make sure to subscribe to BFordLancer 48 right here.